Welcome to an eye-opening discussion on how social media influences our health. In this era where digital communication has become a staple, social media pervades our lives in ways we often don't even realize. It's become a platform for connection, entertainment, and information. But as much as it has revolutionized our world, there's a flip side to this coin. Our health, both physical and mental, can be affected by our use of social media. From the strain on our eyes to the stress on our minds, the effects are far-reaching and often underestimated. So, brace yourself as we delve deeper into the impact of social media on our health. Firstly, let's explore the physical health impacts of excessive social media use. Spending hours scrolling through feeds encourages a sedentary lifestyle. Over time, this lack of physical activity can lead to weight gain and even obesity. But that's not all. The blue light emitted from our screens disrupts our sleep patterns. It tricks our brains into thinking it's still daylight, making it harder for us to fall asleep at night. This leads to sleep deprivation, which brings about a host of other health issues like weakened immunity and increased risk of chronic diseases. And let's not forget about the strain on our eyes and posture. Staring at a screen for extended periods can cause digital eye strain, symptoms of which include dry eyes, blurred vision, and headaches. Meanwhile, hunching over our devices can lead to bad posture and even chronic back and neck pain. As you can see, the physical implications of excessive social media use are quite alarming. Now, let's shift our focus to the mental health implications. One of the significant impacts of social media on mental health is the potential for increased anxiety. You know that feeling of restlessness when you haven't checked your notifications in a while. That's a form of anxiety, and it's fueled by the constant need to stay connected and updated. Alongside anxiety, depression is another prevalent issue. The negative perception of one's life compared to the seemingly perfect lives portrayed on social media can lead to feelings of sadness and hopelessness. It's important to remember that social media is a highlight reel, not an accurate representation of someone's entire life. Another mental health concern is the effect on self-esteem. The comparison culture on social media platforms can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. When we compare ourselves to others and feel like we don't measure up, our self-worth takes a hit. Lastly, let's talk about addiction. Yes, social media addiction is real, and it's a growing concern. The constant need to check updates, post content, and interact online can become an obsessive behavior that interferes with daily life and relationships. Indeed, the mental health impacts can be quite severe, affecting our overall well-being. Having understood the impacts, it's crucial to find a balance in our social media use. We live in a world where scrolling through feeds and tapping on screens has become second nature. Yet, it's important to remember that these platforms are not our entire lives. Limiting our time on social media can be a game changer. Perhaps set a timer or dedicate certain hours of the day to be social media free. This can help us reclaim our time and focus on activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. Regular breaks from the digital world are also vital. It's like giving our brains a much-needed vacation. And while we're at it, why not replace screen time with some physical activity? Get up, move around, stretch. It's amazing how much better we feel when we engage our bodies. Lastly, let's not forget the power of open conversations. If you're feeling the mental strains of social media, talk about it. Share your experiences and listen to others. You'd be surprised at how many people feel the same way. Remember, social media is a tool, and like any tool, it's all about how we use it. Use it wisely and stay healthy.